roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Stargell is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ty Cobb.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Dylan Bundy is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping up now, Ryan Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. Now a changeup is bounced to second, reined in, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Bundy has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Count now, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Tucker. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. 4-1. Griffey Jr., the runner at second with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. Line drive base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's
Batting
a bullet base hit right there.
The first
But
baseman.
you have to hold there, Debo, to make sure that gets down and isn't for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Willie Stargell is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into right field, the base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a tough
Batting
one right
fifth.
there if you're a pitcher.
The left
You
fielder.
think you make a decent pitch,
Garrett.
ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
In now, Garrett Anderson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Tucker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Looking to minimize the damage here, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Two men are on with two men out. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Vermont is out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tony Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Tony Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Pudge Rodriguez. And now pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And there's ball 1. Rodriguez is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman.
Leading off
Set to lead off the home half of the
third
second.
baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right
Batting
there.
it.
The best
The
ones have
pitcher.
that late action
Third.
that just darts at the last
Line
minute.
11.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Will Smith.
So striding forward now, Will Smith will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
The batter, number 1, second
Plate now,
baseman,
Brian Roberts.
Brian
As he sends a
Roberts.
soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We've played 2 full. Vermont is on top 2-0. Ready now, Kyle Tucker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Tucker, 23 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
And when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Adames.
Stepping up to the plate, Willy Adames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Bundy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dylan Bundy.
The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Anderson will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Cobb is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Dave Parker. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
So striding in, Willie Stargell looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. And that misses 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in, Andre Dawson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Dawson, 28 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Justin Turner is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
So we got him swinging. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in, Ty Cobb. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Standing in now, Tony Perez. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson.
Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Brandon Lau, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Anderson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Striding into the box, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chopped up the line to first. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Willy Adames. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
For the Fireflies, the pitcher, Bert Blyleven.
First pitch on its way. Bert Blyleven will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Line toward the alley in left center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Ryan Roberts.
Ryan.
He grounds it sharply to third. on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 3.
So a runner in scoring position
The
with 2
first
men
baseman,
gone.
number
And in
8,
strides the familiar wobble
Willie
of pops. Willie Stargell.
Stargell.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's a swing by Stargell, and he gets a lot of this pitch out to deep right field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit to short. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Fireflies are out in front here, 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dylan Bundy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
His command has been out, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Blyleven's ready. Here it is on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Blyleven will do this himself, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Striding in once again, Andre Dawson. No hits to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And he popped him up. Stargell has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. To the plate now, Ty Cobb. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
At the plate now, Tony Perez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Anderson.
For Vermont, the left fielder,
First offering on its way.
Anderson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last ABs.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3. One of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Yuli Gurriel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yuli Gurriel.
High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Hero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smart.
Take the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move
Now,
here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Perez.
Let's play ball.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 28.
Ready once again, Dave Parker. 2 for 3 with a double
The
on
right
his line
field.
so far.
Dave Parker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 misses down below the knee. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
So now to the plate, Willie Stargell. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Fastball well outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated
Now
out
batter,
there, and
left
I don't
fielder.
blame him. He gives up a
Garrett.
couple of hits early inning, and then he
Anderson.
plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
The batter,
Man,
number
this
3.
is a spot where you
Shortstop.
really want to get
Carlos
greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded,
Correa.
nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, gets it to 4, you know that same situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Skied into straightaway right. Dawson's there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in now. Now batting, Will Smith. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Will Smith.
John Birdie will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, John.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Nobody out, runner on first. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 1.
Let's play ball. 3.
Your
Bruce
attention,
Sutter
please.
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one.
Ball 4. Take the win.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Willie Adames. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So he racks up the swinging
Your attention,
strikeout on the
please.
breaking ball.
Pitch
Willie
to the
Adames
Phillies.
goes down for the second
6.
out, and now they're down to their
Kevin.
final try.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Philly down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Vermont get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Bert Blyleven earns his first win of the season. Bruce Sutter closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.